Welcome back to Car Flash Drive, the channel where we dive deep into the cars that set pulses racing, engines roaring, and imaginations firing on all cylinders. Today, we have something truly special lined up, something that blends muscle car heritage with modern performance and design evolution. We're taking a close look at the 2026 Ford Mustang, the latest chapter in an American icon that has captivated enthusiasts for over 6 decades. Whether you're a die-hard Mustang fan or just someone curious about how this legend continues to evolve, this is the review you've been waiting for. Sit back, relax, and let's explore the 2026 Ford Mustang in all its detail. When you first approach the new Mustang, the first thing that grabs your attention is its presence. The exterior has always been central to the Mustang's appeal, and Ford has refined the shape with just the right blend of aggression and elegance. At the front, the grille is bolder, slightly wider, and more sculpted than before, giving the car a menacing stance while still staying true to the Mustang lineage. The headlights are razor-sharp, with a slimmer, more angular look, incorporating advanced LED technology that not only improves nighttime visibility but also enhances the car's futuristic vibe. There's a new signature tri-bar lighting element that instantly signals Mustang to anyone approaching from the front, and the hood continues the muscular bulge that speaks of raw power hiding underneath. Air vents are more purposeful, channeling airflow to improve both cooling and aerodynamics, and the lower bumper design adds extra aggression with a hint of aerodynamic finesse. From the side, the Mustang tells a story of speed even when it's standing still. The roofline flows smoothly, merging classic fastback DNA with modern aerodynamics. The stance is low and wide, sitting on wheels that can range from 18 inches on base models all the way up to 20 and 21 inches on higher trims. The sculpted side panels, with sharp creases that reflect light dramatically, make the car look like it's in motion even when parked. Ford has slightly lengthened the wheelbase for better handling balance while maintaining those short overhangs that give the Mustang its aggressive, ready-to-pounce look. The side mirrors are sleeker, designed to cut through the wind with less drag, and optional black accents on higher trims add to the sinister, performance-oriented feel. On certain models, you'll notice aerodynamic skirts that hug the ground and provide both style and function. As you circle around to the rear, the car's identity is unmistakable. The classic 3-bar taillights remain but with a more modern twist, using sequential LED animation that plays when you unlock or lock the car. The rear fenders flare outward, emphasizing the wide stance, and the rear bumper integrates a diffuser-like element that speaks to its performance intentions. Quad exhaust tips on the GT models and above announce that this is no ordinary car, while even the base versions maintain dual exhausts with a throaty note. A subtle yet functional spoiler crowns the rear deck lid, though higher performance versions like the Mach 1 or GTD may offer more aggressive wings for downforce. Everything about the back of the car screams Mustang heritage yet doesn't feel stuck in the past. Stepping inside the 2026 Ford Mustang reveals a cabin that's undergone significant transformation. Ford has clearly aimed to modernize the interior while keeping driver engagement at the heart of the design. The dashboard is now dominated by a sweeping digital display setup, merging a customizable digital instrument cluster with a large central infotainment screen that feels futuristic but still intuitive. The graphics are crisp, the animations are smooth, and the ability to personalize the cluster with different layouts from a retro-inspired analog look to a racing-style track media is a nice touch that appeals to both traditionalists and tech lovers. The steering wheel is thick-rimmed and flat-bottomed, wrapped in leather, with contrast stitching and multi-function buttons that don't feel cluttered. Ford has kept physical buttons for crucial functions like drive modes, volume, and climate controls, ensuring that the car doesn't become frustrating to operate while driving. The seats are supportive and sporty, offering plenty of bolstering to hold you in place during spirited cornering, yet comfortable enough for long highway drives. Materials have seen a noticeable upgrade, with soft touch surfaces, genuine leather, aluminum trim, and even optional carbon fiber accents for those who want a more performance-focused vibe. In higher trims, you'll find Recaro seats, adding even more grip and style. Technology has stepped up too, with the latest version of Ford's infotainment system offering seamless smartphone integration, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, over-the-air updates, and even track-oriented apps that allow you to measure lap times, acceleration runs, and G-forces. Sound quality comes courtesy of an optional premium audio system from Bang & Olufsen, turning the cabin into a rolling concert hall when you're not listening to the engine roar. Space-wise, The front seats are generous, while the rear seats, as always in a Mustang, are best reserved for shorter trips or smaller passengers. The trunk, however, is decently sized for a coupe, making the Mustang surprisingly practical for weekend getaways. But what really matters in a Mustang is what happens when you press the start button. The performance side of the 2026 model continues to honor tradition while embracing modern engineering. Ford offers a range of engines, starting with a refined 2.3-liter EcoBoost turbocharged four-cylinder that delivers strong performance and excellent efficiency. This engine is no slouch, making the Mustang accessible while still fun to drive. But the heart of the lineup remains the legendary 5.0-liter V8, now tuned to produce even more horsepower than before, pushing well past the 480 horsepower mark in GT form and climbing higher in special editions. The sound is unmistakably Mustang, a throaty growl that evolves into a screaming roar as you push toward redline. Transmission choices include a slick-shifting 6-speed manual for purists who want full control, and a 10-speed automatic for those who prefer lightning-fast shifts with modern efficiency. Drive modes allow you to tailor the car's behavior, from normal everyday comfort to sport, track, and even drag strip settings, adjusting throttle response, transmission mapping, steering weight, and suspension stiffness. Speaking of suspension, Ford has fine-tuned the independent rear suspension setup for sharper handling, while optional MagneRide adaptive dampers keep the ride composed on all surfaces. The result is a car that's not only fast in a straight line but also genuinely rewarding on twisty roads and racetracks. Braking is handled by performance-oriented systems, with larger rotors and Brembo calipers available on higher trims, giving you the confidence to push the car harder. The steering feels more precise, the chassis feels tighter, and the balance between power and control makes the 2026 Mustang one of the most well-rounded iterations yet. When it comes to pricing, Ford has tried to keep the Mustang competitive, offering a broad range that makes it accessible to more buyers. The entry-level EcoBoost models start at a relatively affordable price point, while the GT models with the V8 push into the mid-$40,000s to $50,000s depending on options. Special performance variants, like Mach 1 or potential future Shelby editions, will naturally climb higher, reaching into the $70,000 and above territory, especially if you load them up with performance packages and premium interior features. Considering the level of performance, technology, and design, the Mustang continues to be one of the most value-packed sports cars on the market. So what's the verdict? The 2026 Ford Mustang manages to strike a balance that many cars struggle to achieve. It pays homage to its heritage with unmistakable design cues, roaring V8 power, and that rebellious spirit that has always defined the Mustang. At the same time, it embraces the future with cutting-edge technology, refined interiors, and performance engineering that makes it competitive not just with muscle cars, but with sports cars around the world. Whether you're looking for a daily driver with character, a weekend track warrior, or just a car that makes you smile every time you hit the start button, the new Mustang delivers. And that wraps up our detailed review of the 2026 Ford Mustang. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to see more reviews of the latest and greatest cars hitting the roads, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Car Flash Drive, and tap the bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments what you think of the new Mustang. Would you go for the EcoBoost, the GT, or are you holding out for an even wilder Shelby version? Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep driving with passion.